Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica. If you are new here, welcome. I'm so happy to have you. I'd love if you'd hit that subscribe button before leaving so you don't miss any of my future videos. So today you're going to be getting ready with me. My daughter and I are about to go to the grocery store and the boys are out to a tennis camp. So I thought that I would share with you some products that my neighbor picked up for me while she was in New York, which I super love, and thank you, Kathy. So today I'm going to start with my sunscreen, and I'm going to talk you through what I'm going to use. So this sunscreen is absolutely amazing. It's an SPF of 60. It's a mineral sunscreen. I love it because it does not have a sunscreen scent, and it just absorbs into your skin like a lotion. It does not feel like you're putting a sunscreen on at all. It does a great job of moisturizing for you as well, and you get that SPF of 60. So I really, really like this, and I highly recommend it if you are on the hunt for a good sunscreen that doesn't smell like sunscreen. And it's super lightweight. Okay, so today's video is all about Wet n Wild. My neighbor saw my video on Mrs. Gold Girl. I was talking about this single shadow creme brulee, how Mrs. Gold Girl always talks about how this is such a great shadow, you can't beat the price. So I picked it up and I love it. Well, actually, Miss Linda sent this to me in the mail. And I love it. It's a great base color that you put all over your lid to cancel out any redness or discoloration for you to start your eye look. It's such a great color and easy to use. So my neighbor, when she was in New York, found this really pretty shimmery eyeshadow single, and it is more of a tacky, you use your finger to put it on. I did try it once before, as you can see. It gives this beautiful glitter shimmery look to kind of add some fun to your eye look. I will tell you that I put this over my Nutty last time, and I did put kind of a lot on, and it did end up creasing. Now, I don't have a problem with the single shadows usually creasing, so I really think it's just because this is more sticky tacky and I used quite a bit that it caused it to crease. So I just wanted to let you know in case you don't like things that crease, but I don't have that problem with any of the single shadows. Okay, and then the other thing she picked up, which I was super excited about, is the Wet n Wild pressed powder. It is Goodbye Photo Flashback. She got it in the lightest shade, Warm Light. This powder is great. It's in the shape of a dome, kind of like those baked powders. But the thing that I like about it is that it reminds me of the It by Pores, because it's very fine milled and it just kind of cancels out your pores and does a great job doing that. It kind of also reminds me of the Maybelline Fit Me powder, which is also a dupe for the It by Pores. But the one thing that I like about this is it's travel friendly. It's not a loose powder. So if you don't really like the loose powder of Maybelline Fit Me, try getting this Wet n Wild one, because you'll get the same look but in a solid powder. Okay, so since I'm doing Wet n Wild, I figured I'd kind of stick with drugstore and some of the Wet n Wild products I have. So I'm going to use my Wet n Wild Cushion Foundation. This is in the shade Light Ivory. I love this foundation. I did a review on it. I will link it down below if you have not seen it. This foundation, I just use my sponge and I just press it right in here. It is so great. If you are a type of person who travels, you don't have to worry about any bottles or anything squeezing out or breaking. You can just throw it in your purse or your bag. And it is so easy and quick to apply. So if you need something quick and easy that gives this natural, beautiful kind of like satin finish, you will absolutely love this. I will tell you that I also did a review on the Maybelline Cushion Foundation, and I love that one as well. It gives the same look, that satin, just kind of natural look, but it is more of a medium finish, whereas this one's more of a light. So if you want more of a medium coverage, I will link that video down below of my Maybelline Cushion Foundation. That is absolutely pretty, and if you like medium, you'll like that one. If you like more of a light coverage, pick up the Wet n Wild. But both of them throughout the day, I've worn them many times, sit the same way on my face, like they don't really settle into fine lines or anything like that. I really, really like them. My daughter is super excited because after we go grocery shopping, I promised to paint her nails with the piggy paint. that she got for Christmas, so she can pick out a color. And I'll link that down below too if you want a nail polish for your daughter that is toxic free and is okay for them. I totally recommend it. I can't wait to use it with her. She's like super excited. Okay, so the next thing that I always do is I set my foundation. Now, some people don't like setting their foundation, and if you like this natural satiny finish, by all means, you don't need to set it, but I personally love setting it. I feel like when I set my foundation, no matter what foundation it is, it lasts longer. So like I said, this one reminds me, the Wet n Wild one, of the It by Pores and the Maybelline Fit Me. I just like that it is a pressed powder, so you don't have the mess or the fallout with it, and it's easy to travel with. And also you could throw it in your purse, so like during the day if you want to do any touch-ups. I personally do not do any touch-ups during the day, but it's always an option for you. And I just press it right into the foundation. I don't sweep it because I don't want to take off the foundation. So if you look, all my pores are filled in. As you can see, it's the foundation compact is very much a light coverage. Like you can still see my freckles and a little of the discoloration. That's why I said if you like more of a medium, go for the Maybelline cushion. But this powder is great and I highly recommend it. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is use the Wet n Wild Creme Brulee all over my lid to make it a nice base. So I'm gonna go ahead with my brush and just apply it all over. If you have fair skin tone, you will love this. It literally looks like your skin is just perfect and that you have no discoloration to it. And you can't beat it, it's like $1. However, the Stores by Me did not sell it, which is why I'm so thankful for Linda, the Stores by Her did, that she picked it up and sent it to me. Okay, and then she also sent me the Nutty color, which is this beautiful brown color. So I'm gonna go in with just a flat side of my brush, and I'm gonna put it about 1/4 to half away in my eye, and then I'm gonna lay it flat and drag it up into my crease, and a little bit higher to kind of give like that halo look. But I wanna draw my eye upward because I have a small eye. I'm gonna do the same to the other side. I have not had any problems with these shadows creasing during the day. So for like $1, I mean, you can't beat the price. I mean, it does give a pretty good color payoff. It is buildable. This side's a little bit lighter, but when I add more, you can build it up. So it is a really great option for those of you who want to pick out your own colors and not pay a fortune on a palette, because it builds up, it doesn't crease, and it looks really pretty. Okay, I'm gonna go back in with the Creme Brulee because I'm just gonna stick with the Wet n Wild shadows today, and I'm going to go ahead and just do little swirly motions to get rid of that harsh stop and stop line. Do the same thing to this side. Okay, and then I'm going to add a little bit of fun with this glitter. My neighbor Kathy did say they had other colors like gold and different things that she picked up, but she picked me up this color. It looks white, but if you look close up, when the light hits it, it has like this beautiful, like kind of peachy gold color, and it does that when you're outside too. So you just use your finger and you stick it right in. And like I said, it is tacky. And I just press it right on my lid wherever I want it. Now I'm gonna put a little bit less today, and I will put down in the comment box if it creases today too, because last time I went a little heavy on trying to put it on, and that could have caused the creasing. So I'm just gonna just put one layer on today, and down in the comment box I'll let you know if it creases at all, but it just adds this beautiful, I don't know if you can see that, shimmer and just a little pop of glitter, but it's not too much. It just looks really pretty. Okay. Then the next thing I'm gonna do is my brows. I'm gonna go in with my Benefit Brow Shade 3. This is like the only spot right here. I kind of fill it in just a little bit everywhere to make it even by just pushing down my brows. I believe it was Jaclyn Hill that I was watching, and I have to say this is seriously the easiest way to do your eyebrows. I tried doing them when they're up and trying to make it look natural, and it takes longer. And I didn't find that it looked any more natural. So I find it easier just to push them down to put a little bit of color and then push it up, and you're blending it in at the same time. So then I just go ahead and I push it right back up. And while I'm doing this, it's blending in the color. So it just looks like my natural brows. And it's so quick and easy. I'm just gonna fix right there because it looks a little bit lower. It's so quick and easy to do. And there you go. Okay, then I'm gonna go and I'm going to curl my lashes as I always do. To both sides. Today I did find, if you watched my eyelash primer video, I'll link that down below if you haven't, but I used the L'Oreal eyelash primer and the L'Oreal mascara together, and it did create like this bold standout look. I have to say I have been playing with this all week and wearing it to work, and I found that if I just put it on really light, you can get a natural look using the primer, but it does elongate. And I also found something else out, and I don't know if it's just a coincidence or if it's due to the primer, but my eyes were super watery at school the other day teaching because there's a lot of pollen right now. And I noticed that I did not have, when I was tearing, I did not have this run at all, and it's not waterproof. So I don't know if it's the primer because it's kind of like gluing the mascara onto my eyelashes, if that's the reason why I didn't have any problem with it. But I have to say I was so pleasantly surprised that my eyes were not black from my eyes tearing. So if it was the primer, I'm like super grateful for it because I didn't have any problem with any blackness. So if you look, it's not as bold as the last time, but I don't want it as bold. I'm just going grocery shopping. So if you're curious, you can create a very natural look using these two together. It used less mascara product, and like I said, I found that this held it on better, so I really, really like it. Okay, then I'm gonna go in with my Maybelline Fit Me blush, I can't talk, in the color Nude. It is so, so pretty. I love this blush. It gives kind of like a sheen, but like a healthy glow to your face. Oh, I look down and my mascara is not all the way dry. So let me see if I can get that off of there real quick. Okay, there we go. Just to touch that up, I'm gonna put a little bit more, because I just made my face red from wiping it. I'm gonna put a little bit more of the foundation there, just to get rid of where I just wiped that. There we go. Okay, that's the problem if you look down before your mascara dries. The next thing that I'm going to do is put on my highlight. I love this highlight. If you are fair skin, this Becca Moonstone is so pretty. It gives this natural glow, but it does not look like you're wearing a highlighter. It just looks like your face is glowing. I mean, look how pretty that is. Just the way the sun shines right off of it. It is so, so pretty. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to end the look with my Maybelline Romantic Rose. This is a dupe, by the way, if you have not seen the video, for Urban Decay Vice Lipstick in Morning After. It is a nice cool toned pink. And then I'm gonna top it with my absolute favorite lip gloss, which is Revlon Supernatural. This color is so pretty. Just in case you're curious what the color looks like, it's like your lips but better. So right there on my hand is what it looks like if you put it on by itself, because a lot of times I'll wear this by itself or I'll wear it over other lipsticks. So I think that's everything I wanted to share with you. Sorry, I'm too busy. I can hear my daughter playing in the background. So we are gonna head to the store. I thank you for watching my video. I highly recommend that if you have not tried this powder, if you want a pressed powder that gives an It by Pores or Maybelline Fit Me look, that you try this out. I did not have any problems with flashbacks when I used this, as it claims. They said that they tested it in like 7 different light conditions. But I really, really like it. I love the way that it sits on your skin. It's very, very pretty. So I hope that you will subscribe to my channel before leaving, so I see you in all my future videos. Bye guys.